Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. What are 2 rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. Name 1 right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is 1 power of the federal government? To print money. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. Who was the first president? George Washington. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Name 1 state that borders Canada. New York. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? The President. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. Name one of the 2 longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. Who is the governor of your state now? What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Who makes federal laws? Congress. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy. Vote. Join a political party. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. Who vetoes bills? The President. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion, freedom of speech. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense, Secretary of Education. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? $435. When was the Constitution written? (1787). In what month do we vote for president? November. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. Name your U.S. representative. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? Nine. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. We elect a president for how many years? 4. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. Name one branch, or part, of the government. Congress. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? Two. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. Name two national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. The idea of self-government is in the first three words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. How many amendments does Constitution have? "27". Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. What is the capital of your state? What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776.